Hi students, let's look at this new concept here, which is called the increasing or decreasing function. Now, since we already learned the function, the derivative function as a function of its gradient, now increasing function just means that the graph goes up. Okay, so let's give you an example. We know we learn in E-math is that, for example, this has got a positive gradient, right? Gradient is positive. Okay. Now this gradient is positive. Gradient is positive, so m is positive. Now gradient is positive is because as x increases, you're moving from here to here, right? You always move from left to right on the Cartesian plane. Y is increasing. So, okay, as x increases, y is increasing. So that's the reason why this is what we call the increasing function, and we in the previous topic we have already learned that m is actually dy dx. So or we can say that f prime x is bigger than 0. So this is not the only function which this is not the only graph which you get a positive function. You can also have like quadratic function, not really quadratic, I mean like quadratic, part of the quadratic function, okay, or let's say logarithmic function like that. Okay, these are all increasing functions, right? So this is increasing. This is where dy dx is bigger than 0. Okay, so just know that increasing function just means that it is increasing as y is increasing as x is increasing. And the other part is also if say you have got a quadratic function like that, or let's say a cubic function like that, not every part is a increasing function. Let's say if we have got a maximum point here, which is like a, b, this is a, and this is like c and d. Okay, so what we can say is actually the increasing function is this portion here. This is increasing because this is going up, and this portion here is also increasing. Okay, so the increasing range, increasing function, the range of increasing function will be when x is less than a or x is bigger than c. Okay, so like here to a and here c to infinity. Okay, so these are the increasing range. All right, so that's how you understand increasing function. We will see how we can apply this concept here. Don't worry about it. So let's look at decreasing function. Decreasing functions mean the other way around. So meaning you actually have the graph here going downwards, right? So this is a decreasing function where the gradient is negative. So just know that when your gradient is negative, you have a decreasing function. This is y, this is x. So as you as x increases, your y is decreasing. Okay, so just a negative slope. So the gradient here is 0, and gradient we know is dy dx. Okay, so that's dy dx negative. My gradient is less than 0. So there are many other shapes which are decreasing as well. So you could actually draw things like a graph like that. Okay, it's reciprocal graph here. This is a decreasing function because whenever you draw a line here, it's always going downwards. Here will also go downwards. The gradient here is always negative, right? And this portion here will be a decreasing function range. So I'm just gonna draw this out. So decreasing range. Okay, so that's how you do this question here. I mean, understand this concept here proficiently. We'll see how we're going to apply this concept here, okay? So don't get too bothered about the graph and whatnot first, but understand the idea where when positive slope means it's increasing, negative slope means it's decreasing. So this is, I'll see you in the next question.